Don't come any closer. Identify yourself. You are from Constellation.
Well, I guess making sure you were all right was a bit of an overreaction, judging by the...
You are the newest member, yes? Do they often send you to check up on other more... Perhaps. I suspect Vladimir worried you might find me on the ground, instead of this one. We waste time. We should complete our mission. Always worth checking. Never know what you might find in their pockets.
You need something? I'll carry anything you need. Well, within reach. Guess we're done.
did not respond when I called to you after you pulled out the artifact. Does that mean Barrett's theory and experience were correct? The artifact grants the first person who touches it a vision? The fact that it has happened to both you and Barrett is already more than we had before. I think it is important that we discuss what you saw back there. That man. What I had done. It was, yes. A very practical outlook, not one I find is shared amongst members of Constellation. Argos. I have heard of this company. I do not have experience with this profession, but I have my own. We both seem to be unusual. Please, I would ask that you not mention to Vladimir This is not the first time that Varun zealots have attempted to corner me. Well, it has been a while since I was given an assignment on my own. I would not want it to be... Mom, this means we are in agreement. Thank you. I will finish here and return to New Atlantis when I can. You know, it is never too early for court.
No.
This is United
Because she's
Colonies
12.
Space.
Are you
Maintain
offering
current
to
course while we
train?
scan for
I
contraband.
will consider that. Maybe. Thanks.
Scan complete. Go ahead.
I don't want to like it, but I got to admit, New Atlantis is classy. Here's the closest thing Cora has to home. Not bad, right?
I would be more useful to you aboard your ship than idling here.
Look at you two. I'm jealous. I tried following up on some leads myself.
They could be anywhere, can't they? Embedded in a rock, or... I catch myself just staring at the collection sometimes. What? Maybe that's how our ancestors felt. when they were looking up at the stars.
They didn't just gawk at the stars, Mateo. They explored. They tested. Science brought us to space.
I disagree. What's the point of science if not to enable humanity's dreams? And where do those dreams?
Not every dream is a pleasant one. I agree with Noel. The work is what moves us forward.
You're with me, right? Science or dreams? Which one? Another realist has joined our ranks. I'm out.
The truth hurts, Mateo.
And Mateo ropes us into another round of philosophy.
You know what? I just realized I completely overtook this whole conversation. This should be about you and Andrej.
I do not mind being asked to join in a debate. It was good to hear everyone's sides. But I do agree that we accomplished something together. I have no objections.
Noel, pulling some interesting data from those new artifacts. Tell the Rook to meet me back on board the station.
Oh, then thank you, but it was not necessary. We succeeded.
This again. I'm telling you, there's no point in setting up that wager.
So you intend to stick with the ridiculous notion that the beer served at the hitching post is better than Jake's?
Better than Jake's? Better than Madame Sauvage's place in Neon? Better than anywhere, hands down.
You must have banged your head on a console during that last grab jump. No one in their right mind.
Whew. Always a satisfying moment. Return to your ship.
Now that those artifacts aren't just blips of hope in the blackest sea, the grav anomaly generated by one of those artifacts? Alright, let me transfer over the data. But I need you wearing caution's boots for this one. No telling. Going to send you the mark close as I can, but I'm having don't know what you'll. And from there, maybe you catch a smile and uncup.
Let's see what's on this ball.
Have my attention. A good team all. Goodbye.
Your ship smells so much better than Dad's.
Any
Like
day you
a
make
lot.
it through is a... Hey, if you find a new pistol, it's about time.
Such a shame.
No adventure? Well, we'll find some hijinks then.
What can I help you with?
Need on anything?
hadn't seen that with my own two eyes, I wouldn't believe it. Hell, I still don't.
Glad to see you don't mind getting your hands dirty.
Welcome to UC Space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo. Scan complete. You are cleared to land at New Atlantis.
Exploration still lives, as long as the lodge is still standing.
Crix's bones.
If you don't mind, I'm gonna start doing some scans.
We were right about the anomaly, weren't we? An entire building generating a...
Vladimir, look at these readings. Cardiovascular and neurological levels aren't in the normal range.
I think we're going to need a little demonstration. Everyone saw that, right?
Like a little gift from the heavens.
And also the most practical consequence of our little venture thus far.
Got no old shipwise for this one. Going to just call weird, weird. So we have artifacts, a temple, and this power.
I feel like the whole universe has been upended.
Can we find more of them?
Already picked one up from the scans. But sifting through all the signs... Don't think it's just fortunes left. Plenty to think about. Anyway, catch a smile up.
Hey, if you have a moment, I have something I'd like to discuss.
Can we talk?
Dusty, let's talk.
I must admit, you've surprised me. I thought you were going to take off as soon as you... I want you for a little Of course. I will admit what I'm proposing involves a little more cloak and dagger than the... It's about an artifact. And our goal is simple. Our seller is a freelance operative in this... I just need a little more presence in the negotiation to show we're serious. And... that settles it then. We just need to make a few stops when we get to the city, and then...
This is not gonna go well. Nothing ever goes well.
It'll be easy, I promise. I'll ride passenger on your... Just let me know when you're ready to set off. To the Volai star system, then.
Let's talk.
I've got some stuff on my mind. When you have the time. So how much of a thrill has it been traveling with the one and only last descent? Is it everything you want? Well, that's a first. I gotta say, it's a relief being with you. So many people hear Ko and they expect me to pull some miracle out of a hat. Time has a way of just building on itself. But if he ever heard all the bullshit being talked about him these days, he'd flat out deck him. I am. Yeah, there was a time. I felt like every little thing I did or didn't do was a reflection on our great legacy. It's enough to drive you crazy. Now I just hope I can help Cora to... Well then, Cora's gonna get a 5-star university education from me. For my father, Cora, and me, everything starts and ends with Solomon Ko. Imagine being the first person to jump into a new system, set foot on a new world. And now... Well, I hope hope the comic book they make about our adventures is better than that rag on Solomon. The stuff they publish is just downright embarrassing.
Captain, hello again. I was uncertain you would return.
Got anything you need to offload? Trade Authority is always buying. Kiosk right here for you.
You'll be scanned as you enter the city.
Yes? You needed something?
You got time for a quick chat? I'd appreciate it.
Registration accepted. You may
The galaxy's too big to be stuck in the same place. I've been from one end of the settle systems to the other more times than I could, but I've never, and I mean never. Who built it? Why? That's a good word for it. And what you can do? But... And there you have it. Well, forget about me, how are you? I mean, whatever happened, it could have deep physiological... And even if everything's perfect, still, I can't imagine what's... Smart. Staying focused. The other Constellation members are gonna lose... Assuming they even believe us. Smell that? I would bottle that up if I could. Musty old bugs, I've been in a while.
So, you gotta fill me in on what happened at the temple. Sounds like we need more data to me. Then what happened? I heard you did some stuff. Uh-huh. Hold up a second. You encountered advanced technology that altered your biology. In what? I don't know. It changed you in some way that we don't fully. I like the unknown when it comes to exploring. But yeah, I mean, anyway, thanks for filling me in on the tip. I wonder if we can. Just opens up a world. Take a break. Let's chat.
I really thought you'd understand where I'm coming from.
I've been thinking a lot. Got me pretty nostalgic, and I found some of Irvin's last messages. It was surreal. So most of the messages were everyday things. Lots of excitedly. But one thing stood out. In one of his messages, he said something terrible was happening there. True, but this was different. I recognized this pattern from the war. A portion of the message was encrypted. Well, Vasco helped me. Turns out the message was from Irvin. The message was short, but his voice was pained. I know this is probably long done. So in this message, Irvin said he said they'll do it again. He asked if his former employers had some job he took. It is, but I was thinking about it and well, so I figured, hey, there's gotta be a pay. Now, I need to pay in advance. That works. You know, hearing Irvin's voice again made me want to help him. I appreciate that. Hopefully poking around an old record. Well, anyway.
Specify the time frame. There are 58 items on the reminder list, starting from the top. The most recent request was to remind you that you should cut back on spice.
Well, isn't this a pleasant surprise? I hadn't expected to run in. Indeed I am. The success of my previous venture, with which you so kind... There is growing concern. Oh my. The data we gathered points to a definitive trend. The bitrate. Because we've never seen this before, not on this scale, we have... It's imperceptible by normal human standards now, but... I am attempting to formulate one, yes. But until I have all of the relevant information, it is impossible to do so. There is data regarding other personnel issues, if you understand me. What? No, that is ridiculous. One of the other researchers in MAST, Emilio, he and I don't see eye to eye. And so far, he's refused to turn it over to me. I'm hoping that if someone else were to ask, he might be more inclined to relinquish it. What do you say? Oh, thank you. Last I knew,
you stand a little to the left? What? Is he serious? No. No way. Kelton is actively ruining my career. There's no chance that I'm helping him with any. Whatever this thing is he's on about, he's just doing it to make himself look good with the higher-ups. I'm not helping him with that. Right. Of course, we're all in danger. He really... Okay, you know what? But I'm only going to do so after you've helped me secure a better... Wait, really? I've gotten a few bad performance evaluations in the last couple of years. Totally unjustified, incredibly I found a backdoor into the mask net. The only way to get access is from the terminal in her apartment. Sorry, that's not on the table. If that's true, seems like a good... I can't do that. Okay, let's just keep this... Okay, look. Just hear me out, alright? If you do this for me, I can make it worth your while. You delete that data, I get promoted, I'm pulling it. I'll throw in some extra credits for you, okay? A nice little bonus. But first... Fine, you win. And tell Kelton...
I hope you have the data. That he is. I'm sorry if this was complicated. And I suppose I'd better verify the data to make sure. But you have once again come through for me. I'm truly Clearly, I am doing all I can to. Thank you for your assistance.
SOS and it led to this whole goose chase.
So, did you do it?
No, I mean I meant to, but then it became this whole thing. An ambassador was involved.
How about I just assign it to someone else then? And we're locked in.
It's just that we weren't expecting to find life, let alone human life out here.
Well, I'll be. This is like a time capsule, except with living, breathing people.
Perhaps we should greet our guest.
Of course. Manners. I'm Captain This is Security Officer Bomani Reader. And this is Dr. Mabuti da Costa.
A pleasure to meet you.
I don't know all the particulars, but I'll try to answer. It was built long ago by our ancestors to sustain our crew over hundreds of years in space, through generations. It's sturdy, fast, and spacious. That last one is important because we had to take as many supplies as possible with us on the journey. I see. As you may have presumed, our ship has finally completed its near 200-year journey from Earth, only to find our new home seemingly colonized by... well, communications haven't been successful, so perhaps you'd be willing to act as a middle person between ourselves and... the others. Ah, your question confirms one of our recent... It would seem that some form of faster-than-light travel or space-bending technology was invented during our That would explain why we would find people this far out into space. I guess technology leapfrogged us at some point. Interesting. I can only imagine that our predecessors didn't believe the technology would ever work. Oh yes, of course. Now then, please follow me. There's much to discuss first. We'll speak... Dr. da Costa, you may return to your quarters if you wish.
Thank you, Captain.
I will follow you to the bridge, for security purposes.
I do not believe we have need to fear our guest, but I'll allow it if you insist. Welcome to the Earth colony ship Constant. In the early 2100s, my ancestor, Rupert Brackenridge, researched a number of scientific scenarios: climate change, asteroid impact, nuclear war, global pandemic, and more. Each scenario showed the likelihood of an extinction-level event to be within 50 years. He fully believed Earth was destined to be rendered uninhabitable. We've always assumed that's what happened. So, he gathered the best and brightest he could find, built the Constant, and set a course for this planet here. We were told that it was the largest, most advanced ship ever constructed on Earth at the time. If you can believe, entire generations have been born, lived, and died on this ship. It really goes to show that there are no limits to human ingenuity and perseverance.
Then again, I haven't seen any ships before you.
So, here we are.
Just stay out of trouble.
Imagine all those faces staring at you every day.
Now that you're here, I can finally get
Pressure,
my...
right?
Well, as I mentioned, we've been unsuccessful in communications with anyone up until you arrived. But since you're asking, maybe you'd be willing to be a sort of diplomat between us and... We know there's a settlement on the planet below, meaning people were here. You see, we intended to settle here, but we assumed that they intend to defend their claim. We'd like you to go speak to them on our behalf and help us negotiate. Excellent. Make no mistake, this is our planet, and we intend for them to see this our way. So, speak with their leadership and see if you can negotiate a solution on our behalf. Report back to me and let me know what they say. I'm serious. We have a rightful claim to this land, but as you're currently our only hope, perhaps you'll honor my request and give it your all.
got strict rules around here. They're strict for a reason. Just because our equipment's old doesn't.
Sure is nice to know there are other people out there.
Wow, I've heard about you, but
I wonder what else is out there.
So much more to learn about now. These are exciting times, aren't they? Careful waving that fancy gun around. You don't need to see it.
Everyone fed for all these years now. Food looks good too.
We're free and clear for flight.
we're locked in and landing.
You never know what you'll find. This place is...
Hello, and welcome back, Mr. Tofik. I am aware. This is your... eighth visit to our resort.
I'm up for a little adventure. Happy to even out the load.
any assistance I may offer you today.
Actually, usually when I come here,
This is your first time here. Thank you for choosing Paradiso for your vacation destination.
but this time, our entries seem to take longer, and we pass by a lot more open water. Was there something wrong with our normal flight path? I heard the rumors of a ship in orbit. Hey, I noticed you arriving at port shortly after I did. They told us there was a very active meteor shower, which is why we had to divert our flight path coming in for...
Please allow me to apologize for this inconvenience. This alternate entry
You're
was
probably
required
right.
due to a meteor shower affecting the
I
use of
should
the
just
center.
relax.
Nothing to worry about. To make up for this, allow me to credit. This is your first time
I'll
here.
never get enough
Thank you
of
for
this.
choosing Paradiso for your... This is your first time here. Thank you for choosing Paradiso for your vacation destination.
Hope you're staying safe out there.
Welcome to Paradiso. Do you have a security concern, or is there something I can help you with? Ah, yes. Let's get right to it then. As you can imagine, we've got a under normal circumstances, we would not enlist outside help in this manner. As such, we need to handle this discreetly. Failure on... So, before we proceed, can you swear not to discuss... Great. Not too long ago, a strange and enormous ship appeared in Parima space. So far, it doesn't seem to be hostile, but any attempts to communicate... I see. Well, if you're speaking on their behalf, I'll refer you right along to the chairman of... All formal decisions will go through him. Sure, whatever you work out with all... Neither. We're our own. And I dare say we're... Honestly, it's not as exciting. More often than not. Heck, even pirates leave us. Stay safe.
No major incidents in a while. Let's hope it stays that way.
Yet another nice day in Paradiso.
if I could just stay here forever, I would.
Be happy with who you are, inside and out. Why, hello, darling. We can make you thinner, larger, change your hair, or perhaps I can interest you in... Certainly. That's very kind of you to say. I have put many credits. I regularly use enhanced services. A little. And the fact that it is hard to... Oh, you're too pure for this world. Yes, especially when on vacation. Oh, don't look so surprised, darling. Have you ever seen someone come back from a... It's not uncommon for people... Yes, goodbye, darling.
We've got some of the best private security in the world.
This is probably the best vacation I've ever taken.
Can't believe this is Chunks.
Hello, hello.
Everything
Welcome
is
to
real
Chunks.
neat here.
If this is... Please, don't hesitate to ask if there's... Yeah, I know. It seems ridiculous. Especially... Honestly, what else do you want me to say? This is my employer and they treat me well. Sure. I used to work at a Chunks in Neon. It looks a lot nicer. It was a pleasure serving you.
I was worried about my beach body until I spoke with that lady at Enhance here.
I guess I have to admit, this resort is...
Hey there!
as bad as I
I'm Harish. If you're looking for stuff to do at the resort, or have any... I'm surprised you even have to ask. Look around. But honestly, I'm kind of... Hey, maybe that's where I... Oh, me? Limited at the moment. Whatever, man. Those... Now I've been assigned to lead the guided... It's a big planet with a ton of... But I do know we've never, and I mean everything we've run into is so docile. I'd say take care of yourself.
I shouldn't be telling you this, but don't order the 6...
Some of our guests think everything.
Honest to God, Peach. They itch me on heaven.
I don't think any place could be more perfect.
There are so many activities.
I'm on vacation because I don't.
I'm here to help if you need it.
I hope your stay here is going.
I feel my bank account getting drained just standing here. How much is it for a night? No.
Another
don't
lost
tell me.
belonging notification. Oh dear, a guest. Dreadfully sorry you had to hear my complaint. Hello, welcome to... You're not? Perhaps you'd allow me to persuade... If you do change your mind... Oh no, you're on vacay. But if you want to take a look... For one, you'll find our beat. Of course, we also have the galaxy's only... Broad question, but this planet is as perfect as one could possibly imagine. Parima 2 is owned... The Paradiso group is... They established the resort as a getaway. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
feel like I've seen you before. Hey. Okay, come on, you're looking at paradise. Name's Emilion, by the way. I work for the resort. Anyway, unless you need something else, I should probably get... Gotta solve all the... You know what? We just got a major recall on our air purifiers. And either... Wow, that'd be great. You can pick up the purifier parts using... Just show the claim to...
Have a great day.
If only I could figure out the secret to that new drink. I might need to enlist outside help. Hey, so... Matter of fact, we keep losing business to Tranquility. It seems like I have an idea. A tea sommelier from Tranquility. I overheard them talking to... If you could convince them... I hope so.
It's good to be out and about. Lives get stuffy sometimes.
I know you're in the middle of trying to help me. Can I get you? Have a great day! Oh, night.
Hello! Welcome. If you fancy a cuppa, we have some new and classic blends that are sure to satisfy. You know, I thought you looked familiar. I'm a big fan of the Red Mile. If you ever run into him. Oh, so, what? Oh, wow! You know, you're generating a lot. Thanks for choosing us over Cafe Lux over...
Oh, hey. Of course. Welcome. Feel free to look around, but don't break. And before you ask...
Why would I? I have to sell. My uncle works for the Paradiso board.
But it's...
Okay. No. Ugh. You people always think...
Looking for...
Okay.
Thanks for shopping.
It's lovely here.
Your safety is our #1 priority.
I wish I had booked a stay for
but this
longer.
place is almost too perfect, right?
One of these days, I'd love to experience this resort the way our guests do.
No one's going to care if I call out sick from work for another week, right?
Don't worry about us. We're just here to keep the peace.
What a nice day, huh?
Hi there. I've got a lot on my plate right now, but I'm happy to help if you need it.
Enjoy your stay.
The Paradiso board is busy in a meeting. You can always count on me to relay your message. During the day, I'm all business. But when work's done, I like to enjoy the resort like ever. Excuse me, you can't just waltz in there. Oh, you're the one they're waiting for then. Sure. Have fun.
Paradiso Security's only here for your safety.
I just feel that we should be focusing on the natural
Come on, mate.
beauty of this
Loads
planet,
more interesting things.
not our ama-
I am. And you must be the diplomat Giro told me about. Welcome, welcome. Normally I'd offer you an all-inclusive... But given the circumstances, I'm going to cut to the chase. We've got our friends, the aliens, up there. You like that? The marketing team came up with it. The thought is, if we can't get rid of them, it might actually attract more... Ah, we're being direct then. Good on you. Well, that's... Shame we can't just tell them kindly to bugger off. Something tells me... Now, tell me, what are we going to do about it? Give me some proposals.
We could offer to resettle them here. There's more than enough space.
They could stay here, temporarily, but it'll cost them quite a bit.
Maybe not. What if we help them get out of here? Outfit their ship with a grav drive so they can... We could even lend our...
Sounds costly. We can't absorb that cost, and it's unlikely they even have compatible currency, let alone someone else would have to foot.
Oh, I swear this would be a lot easier if they ceased to exist entirely. Anyway, Seema's got the right idea. Either works for me. We own this planet. They... Imagine the landscaping disasters they might come up with. No, much better to assimilate them into... And that's within your right. But, so, as much as I appreciate... Oh, I didn't say that specifically. This would be a mutual contract. For room and board in exchange for services. Of course, there's no telling how long this arrangement will last, given these... But this may save the resort on operating costs in the long term. And which proposal will you be taking? Ah, good on you. You want to see a man named Benny Saint. He's the best in the business, if anyone can retrofit it. We'll coordinate our engineering team with his when you return.
There's a lot of land out there for the taking. It'll be hard. Talk to anyone enlist.
Right. On behalf of the Paradiso Group.
There are millions of planets out there. People can go to any one of them. The resort facilities
I believe this outcome will be best. No, of course not. There's several more. The others spend their time. Doesn't bother me though. We the Paradiso, as such, no other. Not quite. Makes things easier. And no one mind. Right, back to work.
It's the only thing we've really got to offer.
What? If you've heard about us elsewhere, chances are...
I'm sorry.
It's because of...
Should I know you?
The view, the smell, this place is just heaven.
Come here for a little R&R, huh? There are so many activities I would love to do. Everything here is a little more expensive than what I expected. Guess that's how they get you.
Salut, bonjour. Welcome to Chez Simon. Might I interest you in? They can. We've had to do away with the phone part. Before you worry, we never had a plenty, but however, I don't consider the parody. I have heard from multiple. Word is, he likes to be told what. Yes, I even had to sign over. But I tend.
I wish I had booked a stay for longer.
Come here for a little R&R, huh?
Me too.
I guess I have to admit, this resort isn't as bad as I thought it'd be.
If I could just stay here forever, I would. It's lovely.
This is probably the best location of
Every day's nice around here.